Welcome. Good morning. I'm still trying to get through a granola bar. But, excuse me. I try to wait for ads to finish before going live. But GM Mojave, GM Mr. Ricky, GM Mulgore, GM Tank, GM Proxima. Proxima, I got news for you. officially spun up the art channel in Discord. So, you know, you don't have to, but you can now post your drawings in there. You can post your drawings in there so everyone can see them. And I'm excited to see what you create because apparently I'll love it. Going off of that. Sent some bad ribbons on X. Wasn't sure if the art channel was fine. I'm totally cool with non-CC stuff. I want it to be... You could be working on like... I mean, I guess that's a great example. Is the bad ribbons. You can be working on your own thing. I want it to be a place where everyone can kind of like... just kind of chat and give opinions on art and stuff. Oh shoot. Alright. My keyboard's not switched. I'm realizing I didn't do a something on X. Looking for a cat emote. Because I could just migrate my... There we go. Black cat and little cat. There we go. Okay, let me look at what you sent. Ooh. Let me save this. I've been practicing drawing humans, and I have my own way to draw humans now. Let's go. Let's, I'm not sure if this screen is easier. It probably makes more sense for me to go to this screen. Time to show off some stuff. So, here's a Chugs. Zombie Chugs. We'll come back to Zombie Chugs. Alright, first up is Mo. I'm gonna show off, oh!
Get pursed.
I almost ruined your purse, Flamingo. I posted a picture right when that happened. And that's how I drew Chugs this time. Ooh. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for the purse. You got me woke. Awoke. You woke me up. That's just how I should say it. Welcome on in, Flamingo. Okay, it's actually really hard for me to view it this way. I'm realizing, let me redo this. Let me redo what I just did, and get it over here. I'm gonna get it on Photoshop instead. Clippy! I'm really proud of my Chug variation I made today. Oh yeah, here, one sec. Let me, oh man. I get terrified. I don't know why I get terrified when I open Slack on my laptop. There's no reason to be scared. There's really nothing, nothing to hide. Okay, so now it's easier for me to zoom in and stuff. To zoom in and stuff. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, so they're like sideways ribbons. I was really curious how the ribbon was gonna look. Cause I guess I assumed they would be ribbons like this. Where I'm relating them to Boy Scout ribbons. So is this front and back? Or are these two different ideas? So you could do that. Okay. Life belongs. Welcome on in. The 35 stream streak. Dude, I really appreciate y'all with your stream streaks and stuff. Two different ideas. Okay. Likely leaning with the left one. Well, I would agree with you. I'm more of a simple, like simplicity is best, but that's my opinion. I'm about to hit 10 stream streaks. Let's go! I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming in every day. I really do. Like, I'm at 1. Yeah, I would be at 1 too. I miss things all the time. Like, there's another stream I go into, and I constantly miss to go in. Or I'm not in long enough. I think you have to be in the stream for like 2 minutes or something like that. There's like a time that you have to be in. So I'll pop in sometimes. Okay, wait. Let's start here. Looks like you're using an iPad. Would you like help? This one is funny because you get Clippy in it. I do like the achievement one, but I do agree. I think this one is the winner. Now, curiosity, are there like printing lines right here? Is there a reason it doesn't like go all the way to the edge? That's my only question. Oh, and I realize these are two different arts too. This one has it filled. I like the one that's filled in more. My phone is finally crack free. I switched to oh, you switched your screen protector. Man, I've never used a screen protector. I hate screen protectors. I don't like how they feel. And I don't like the dirt that gets around them. But I've also never cracked a screen. There's a maximum print size on. Okay, so that's intentional. Yeah, I think the left one's the winner. You've never used one? I've never used one. I have a screen protector on my iPad, but the reason I have a screen protector on my iPad is because it mimics the texture of paper, so that when I draw on it, it feels more like paper. There's one other thing I have a screen protector on, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait, what is it? Is it my DJI? There's one other thing I have a screen protector on, but I've never used it on my phone. Okay, I have cracked my phone once, but that was just really, really, really unfortunate luck and stupidity. But I used to go caseless for a while too. I used to be a guy that had no case on this phone. Yeah, just to say it again, I think this is the winner, Mo. I think this is the winner. This is a solid one too. Like, I think it's like designed really well. You know, the picture is doing a lot of the speaking here, but then you have like a nice catchy slogan to go on top of it, versus like this one that's like, okay, wait, let me get into all of that text. And then if you think about it being like, I'm not sure how it's gonna get created on a ribbon. It could just be print or like a not sublimated, like a heat transfer. But I would worry about some of that small text getting lost. Whereas like, I think the worst thing you have to worry about is maybe 2006 to 2012 getting lost. But that's about it. Living on the edge? Yeah, I like living on the edge. It was ever since Steve Jobs said, you know, he said there was something he said around, you know, this is how I designed a phone, was for it to be without a case. I was like, yeah, you're right. That is how we should be using the phone. It should be without a case. It's that like we need a case because of human error. Yeah, making it fit within the print just seems small. Yeah. I think it honestly, the clipped artwork here doesn't bug me that much. It didn't bug me that much. I was just curious. So Mo is going to do a panel where he's going to talk about Zune. And if you don't know what Zune is, because I also realized there are probably a good amount of people who don't know what a Zune is. A Zune was like the competitor to iPod, not iPod Touch, iPod. It was the competitor to iPod, and it was Microsoft's MP3 player. And honestly, it was sick. It was really cool. Unfortunately, Apple won by a landslide. And so anyways, this is like, I like this one too, because you were talking about doing a tombstone, but this one seems friendlier. So, okay, let me go look at what you created, Proximo. You said you DM'd it to me. Oh, cute. Yeah, I like this. You were right. I liked this. Let me, here, I'll close out this, and then it's the easier way to do it. Is this? Yeah, I tried the headstone idea, but I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, it's almost like, I like it, but to certain people, I've realized, are like very sensitive to like death, basically. It's like the tombstone is maybe not everyone's cup of tea. Check it out. It's Chugs as a human cat. I want that hoodie. Not hoodie. I don't even, it kind of looks like a hoodie, but it also looks like one of those like, it has like the collar on it. I like it. Yeah, I was gonna say this is very different. Did you also do this with your finger? Are you exclusively a drawing with your finger for all of these? Oh, it's a hoodie with a scarf. It's a scarf. Oh. If you want any feedback, I know you didn't even ask for this. If you do want it to look more like a scarf, I recommend having like one bit like hang down a little bit, or like the two hanging down. Because I did not read scarf at first, or you have it like tie in the middle somehow. But I love this. I think this is great. I would wear that. And I also I love the idea of just the just like the hoodie pocket having the Chugs print on it. Is this a version of Chugs, or does this character have a unique name? That's my next question. Verizon is the name. Sorry, I was just thinking, like immediately my head went to the phone carrier. Still in the Chug multiverse. So is this a part of the 100? Yeah, this is awesome. We can have him chilling down here. So my next question was gonna be, oh, your phone is the Verizon. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, bold name. So part of the collection. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. You can chill down there. But now I want his name to be Verizon because I messed it up. So for today, real quick, just to chat about it. I wasn't sure what to do today. I'm not sure if people like watching me draw something net new or, you know, oh, all those are done, or just like kind of finishing up these drawings. Not sure what's more interesting to watch. I feel like watching me draw something net new is more interesting, but I also want to get through these Chugs. I didn't get through any of these yesterday. 19 Chugs left. Oh shit. 19 Chugs. And you're so close. You're so close. That's awesome. A tiny Chugs? Yeah, wait, give this guy a little friend. Draw Chugs if he was a high school burnout. Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me, I like using a different color for the background, but gray just seems a little too, sometimes I like when we go a little, like, well, not that color either. Let's go blue. Yeah. Like something that's not as harsh as just like a flashbang of white, you know? It even shows on my face when I click it. Sorry about that, y'all. For me, it's not really a question of interesting, it's the vibe in here. Okay, I appreciate that, Mulgore. I like the feedback. I constantly have to ask y'all. I get in my head sometimes. But it's like a mixture of, should I just like do something that's productive, like just to get it done? Or like draw something that new? And I actually think it is fun to just draw like like what Life Belongs just recommended. Like draw something that's recommended and do it quickly. Okay, Chugs if he was a high school burnout. He peaked in high school. So what kind of burnout? Is he in high school and a burnout, or is he post high school and burnout? I guess he has to be in high school. Like, you know, is he working, is he still in the same hometown? You're not gonna rush Among Us Chugs. Like the last, oh yeah, this month is almost over. I totally forgot about that. We go to the 31st though, so that's cool. Man, January flew by. What a month it's been. Oh. Oop, I'm on the wrong layer. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at drawing Chugs now. I feel like I can finally draw him digitally. You know, it might be something I want to get better at. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Why am I doing that this way? I literally spent the time to do this. Which like I know is kind of confusing, but I can like read this. Like this is where his did the wrong layer again. It's like might as well do them in the same proportions. I spent the time making this Chugs template. Might as well use it. Okay. But that's about the extent of me wanting to use it. The Chuggy Year series Chugbury. So is this a yearly occasion? Oh, I'm fancy now. Oh, I got the lines to prove it. After yesterday's unboxing extravaganza, I got inspired to start figuring. Oh, let's go. First episode of restarted stream. It looks good. So I obviously love that show. It's actually, I think, my favorite anime. I think it takes the cake. I think it's like #1 anime for me. It's one of those shows that is slow, but that's like a big reason why I like it. So stick with it if you like it. There's not a lot of like, because I feel like the critique or like sometimes I hear from people that they like anime because they love like loads of action scenes. In Frieren, the action scenes you have to like earn. I don't know. It's like the best way to put it. Like you get beautiful, like insanely well done action scenes, but they they come at certain moments of the show. And for that reason, I feel like they're more important because it's not just like constant action. It is largely about the journey and the story, which is why I always say it's not everyone's cup of tea. But like the writing in the show is so good. I hate when anime has only action scenes to the plot. Yeah, I fully agree, Flamingo. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good action like scene because anime is being done so well now that looks so cool. But sometimes I will say a lot of the action scenes end up looking the same. It's like, you know, just these insane battles where things are exploding, buildings are collapsing, like people are getting thrown like through a mountain, you know, it's just unbelievable. So it's like, but I still love it. That's why like I watched all of it, but I couldn't get into solo leveling because that's all it was. The Fallout episode is coming out on Tuesdays now, since people complained about Wednesday was too late. It's just a day in the week. Wait, what? I mean, cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with it being earlier, but what's there to complain about? A week is a week. That's funny though. Okay, sorry. Chugs is a high school burnout. I'm like trying to think about what he's wearing. Yeah. Oh, the internet. The internet just keeps complaining. All right, I want him to be a skateboarder. Complain more so they release all the episodes at once. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, keep complaining. I'm not going to, because it's like you wait a week. That's just how TV schedules are. Yes, I've watched One Punch Man, but I have not watched the entirety of One Punch Man. I have heard about the last season, though. But One Punch Man is great. And then I didn't know about Mob Psycho, which is like the anime like the same guy who wrote One Punch Man wrote Psycho before that, Mob Psycho. And that show's really great, and it's also animated in a really fun way, which is why I like it. But like the hero that this kid obsesses about is One Punch Man. Yeah, it's called Mob Psycho Mob Psycho 100 or Mob 100 Psycho. Anyways, it's really fun. It's a fun watch. It's goofy. It's in the same vein as One Punch Man, but a kid, basically. Some really fun characters. That's why I like it. But you'll immediately, like, I think it's in the first episode, he's like looking through a comic book and it's One Punch Man. I always forget One Punch Man's actual name. So sorry. Though the word on the street is Fallout 3 is getting a remaster. Dude, don't get my hopes. Oh my god. Guys, if Fallout 3 gets a remaster, it's one of my favorite games. Like, Fallout 3 has like such a like nostalgic, like, it's a game I'll remember for the rest of my life. If that happens, I'm going to be playing it. Potentially on stream. Yeah, time to complain about remasters. Currently watching Sakamoto Days. Oh, I feel like I almost watched that one. If you haven't seen Dandadan, just watch the intro. And if you're not hooked by the intro, you should still watch it. That's also one of my favorite animes. Okay, I'm attempting to draw a skateboard here. That's why we're slowing down real quick. I'm gonna have to do some perspective here. Although, again, I guess Dandadan isn't a lot of action either. 17 left. Ooh. Is someone just outside a DC area? It's really cool playing Fallout 3. Dude, isn't it? Like, I don't have the same level as you probably do, but when I was a kid playing the game, I at least recognized, like, oh my god, that's the Washington Monument. Like, that's this, that's that. And it was really fun doing that. It was also my introduction to the world. I think that's another reason I love it. Is like I was introduced to the Fallout lore. I never played 1 or 2. I only have played 3 on. Gonna make the rest of the crew into humans. Ooh, I want to see that. Oh man, that reminds me. One of the artists on Cool Cats, she once made all of the Cool Cats characters as like anime characters, and it looked so good. I don't know where they went, but she killed it. Agnes, for anyone wondering. 1 and 2 are rough. You get a pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know. But I also don't mind games like that. I'm a big fan of like RTS top down. I know it's not an RTS game, but top down, like that angle of game. Point and click. But yeah, I heard they're rough. I feel like you kind of had to grow up with it. Because at the time, I was playing a lot of StarCraft. StarCraft and Warcraft 3. Those were like my jam when our like family computer. Basically, when my parents got a new computer, which then the old computer that they were using became the kids' computer. That's when I really started playing computer games. What shows did you work on at Adult Swim? So that's the funny thing. I didn't work on any shows. I was actually in the games department. But I did work on the Rick and Morty game. If anyone has heard of Robot Unicorn, is it Robot? Yeah, now I forgot the name of it. Robot Unicorn Attack? The Endless Runner. So they came out with a third one. And if you look at the logo of the third one, there's a unicorn head. I actually could probably draw this. It's like the number 3. Okay. It's like the number 3. But there's like a unicorn, you know, like in the 3. I even made a meme about this. We're about to get into story time here, because this is a story I want to tell. So Robot Unicorn Attack, I think that's what it's called. It's the Endless Runner. It was the third one that was coming out, and I was tasked to help out with some of the branding and some of the work on that. And I came up with the logo for it. So if you like go look at the game and you see that 3 with the unicorn head in it, I made that. But the story time that we're about to get to is that the guy I was working like under was kind of lazy. This dude like definitely would pawn stuff off to interns. So I created that logo, and then he takes it and barely alters it, like just kind of adds some like shine to it, just like polishes it up. But like the concept was mine. And then he goes around to all of the other like big people in the office and says, look at what I created. Look at what I created. And then he goes on Instagram and says, I made this. And I was like, you piece of shit. I made that. That was my cool thing that I got to do. And you just took that from me. And so I ended up making a meme, you know, where it's the guy that's like, hey, check out this thing I made, and passes it to the other character. And then the other character looks at it and goes, and then he's like alone in the next panel. He's like, I made this. So I did that whole meme with it. I was so mad about that. But it was cool. So I got to work on that. There was other like smaller Adult Swim games I worked on. And at the time, VR was like really popping off. And it was cool because some of the other interns in the office were designing their own VR game. So we'd have like times where we'd goof off and we'd just go into this room that was like a small square of a room, but it was perfectly like 1-to-1 mapped in VR. And so like if there was a table in the room, and the table was also in VR. So you'd like pick stuff up from the table and you could like feel the table underneath your hands. You'd pick up these like weapons, and then it was like you're standing on this like platform in the abyss and you're just like shooting at things in the sky. And it was so cool. It was so cool. I was a big fan of it. But what was cool about interning at Adult Swim was you were with all of the people who were making shows. What I did quickly learn is that pretty much 90% of the shows that get released on Adult Swim don't get created at the Atlanta like headquarters. Most of it gets created in LA and then shipped over there. When I was like, dang, that kind of like ruined it for me. So it was fun. But Adult Swim was fun. That's also when Pokemon Go came out. It was that same summer. And let's just say the entire office just goofed off for a whole summer. Okay, let me put these wheels on. I was supposed to just doodle this Chugs, but now I'm spending more time on it. I don't know how I can draw them based off the emotes. Oh, here, let me, well, you could watch the cartoon, but Proxima, do you see the art channel? in actually I could just DM this to you. What am I talking about? Let me just DM this to you. Look at the baby chugs. And the Among Us chugs. It's so good. Let me send you something. It's basically a character sheet. Of just all of them standing next to each other. Well, you know what Blue Cat and Chugs looks like, so here's everyone else. I don't know where the full shot is, but that's everyone else. I want to send this without having to move my keyboard over. Okay, there you go. That's everyone else. Although Kira looks slightly different. That's an old graphic that I found. Lets you have a reference. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they're there. I'd say it's a good reference. I'm spending too much time on this. Why do I do this to myself? It's supposed to be a skateboard. It's like, if you want to be accurate, skateboards are actually pretty hard to draw. Because there's so many angles to it. But Mo, I just gotta say it one more time. If they come out with a Fallout remaster, specifically Fallout 3, I will also be excited about New Vegas, but I will be less excited about New Vegas. If they come out with 3, I will freak out. I just want to experience the wasteland again. Alright, there's this sick skateboard. There's just a pet peeve that I stuck with me even in school. Wait, what is the reference? Okay, that skateboard's looking alright. We're gonna move past that. I'm gonna force myself to actually keep this as just a sketch. Because I need to finish the other jokes. I just put that skateboard on myself, that's why. Okay, let me... So I want to somehow draw a hoodie on him. Oh wait, how would the hoodie work? Putting clothes on Chugs is always such a challenge. Man. It's a fun challenge. It's a funny one. Yeah, that kind of looks like a hoodie. Let me not do that. Alright, let me see. Yeah. Connect all these things. Oh, keyboard. Yeah, okay, cool. Is that one of my classmates can only draw humans and says she's a better artist than me. Well, already, I'm stopping the sentence there. Screw that person. But I can draw everything else except humans, and it just annoys me how people compare other artists just because. So, you will never, unfortunately, you will never escape people thinking that way. And I'm only saying that through my own personal experiences. My entire life, whenever my entire life, but then it really made it apparent when I went to art school. People always looked down at what I drew. Always, 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 always. Like, I'm gonna call out my brother. My brother was one of those people, but we're on good terms now. I love him. I mean, we were never on bad terms, but he was a contemporary artist and I was a cartoonist. And like, those are like two completely different spectrums of the art world. You know, like my stuff doesn't go in a museum. My stuff goes on shirts. Like that's that's how I've always viewed it. And it got to the point where, oh shoot, sorry, I just realized I did something wrong. And it got to the point where I got so in my head that I even stopped calling anything that I did art. I like just kind of like that no longer became a word I used, was art. I just called everything an illustration. So unfortunately, you'll never escape that. But what I hate is like, it takes a lot of talent to draw simple, in my opinion. And then you start realizing like, I'm really just talking about personal experiences now, is like, I'm a better character designer. I'm really good at drawing quickly. I'm really good at like all these other things that I bet this person you're talking about is not good at. And if humans are like the line in the sand that's like, you know, you're good or not, then screw that person. Screw that person. It was people like that that honestly kind of inspired me or motivated me to like try to do better. What's up, Stubby? Welcome on in. We're just talking about rude people who gatekeep artists. When really, like, more than anything, I think it's funny when artists gatekeep other artists, because it's like, yo, we're all in the same boat here. All artists struggle. Like, the starving artist is a real thing. Why are we at each other's necks? No, we don't like gatekeepers. You didn't stare down your enemy in the hallway? Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Although I didn't really deal with it in high school. I dealt with it more in college. She's the classmate that shows off her drawings trying to get compliments and cry when they don't. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't say that about a kid, probably. But yeah, keep crying. I just don't like people like that. I'm not a fan of people like that. I know you're not an FPS player, but have you seen any playfest for Marathon? I know the Marathon that, you know, the Marathon that was the first Bungie game. That's the only Marathon I know. It's not the same Marathon, is it? Okay, the last thing for this burnout chugs is wait, so it is that Marathon. No way. Same Marathon? Okay, wait. I gotta stop what I'm doing. Because I played this game. Marathon. Same Marathon. Wow. Okay. Pretty neat website, too. Whoa. It's just funny because the original, like, looked so bad. But I loved it because I'm such a fan of like the Halo lore that like Marathon was cool because it's like the people who created the rings, but the Halos. So, where's my hug at, Jugs? Wait, let me finish this foot. Wait, before I get on a crazy tangent. I'm trying to draw him with Audios. With some chunky skateboarding shoes. Man, Audios was my favorite skateboarding shoe brand. Back in the puffy era. Okay. Oh, wait. His shoelaces. This is Burnout Chugs. He was going to be holding some paraphernalia or something, but we'll leave him like this for now. He's totally like the dude right now. He's like, yeah, well, that's just your opinion, man. Okay, sorry, I missed a lot. They're going with the $40 price for Marathon. Like, okay. I'm happy people are doing $40, you know? It's definitely better than 70. Because you know they're gonna add microtransactions, and that's where they're gonna make their money. Didn't this game get a bunch of backlash over the art? Oh, why? Was it like AI inspired? Yeah, they mentioned that the original playtest got a lot of notes that they had to improve on. Yeah, way better than the $80 game. I hate $80 games. Dude, GTA, I think I'm just gonna skip out on GTA 6. I like GTA, but I was never a huge GTA fan. And I think that's how most games are to me. I like to escape reality, not be in it. And GTA is like a version of reality I don't want. I don't want to kill people. But anyways, Marathon. That was not on my bingo card to hear. I think I still have Marathon. I don't think I ever finished a GTA. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played the story mode to a GTA game. I was always like at a friend's house. So I guess I've never bought it for myself either. And I was always at a friend's house and they just like passed me the controller. You know, you like start at the hospital and they're like, all right, here's the cheat codes. You have infinite money, like go. It's like, okay. First thing, RPG, just like shoot a car. Immediately get a few stars and then start running from the cops. I think that's how I choose to enjoy the game, is just like how high can you get your star like count? Like, can you get the SWAT team to come out? You get the helicopters to show up. That's always my thing. Okay, let me last thing here. Little strings on his hoodie there. I think they allegedly sold art without compensating original artists, and then a bunch of AI art gripes. Yeah, dude, it's impossible. Once the internet just like gets like a hint of that AI might be used in some part of your process, you're done. You're done. Like, they do not like that. Probably the only game I felt perfectly okay with using. Yeah. I totally agree. That and The Sims. I loved using cheats in The Sims because that was fun too. With The Sims, I like to do both. I like to do a real world experience and then just cheat codes and make like a mansion. Like any game with the sandbox has modifiers for infinite money. It's like, let me blow up a house. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. I don't know why that made me think of, we've been talking about Marathon and then you just said sandbox, and then whenever someone says the word sandbox, I also think about the level, the map, Sandbox in Halo 3. And then that made me think of Forge. And man, did I have so much fun in Forge in Halo 3. I used to build some crazy looking obstacle courses. Man, that actually might be something that would be fun to do on stream. Is I need to pull out my Xbox 360 and load up Halo 3, load up Marathon, you know, like load up all these games I used to play. But I have all of my Forge maps, and it was me and another buddy of mine. Actually, same buddy that hooked me on a to Fallout 3. We used to spend like days and days working on like an obstacle course in Forge in Halo 3. If you don't know what Forge is, it's just like it's like a creative mode in Minecraft, you know, but in Halo. You know, here's everything, infinite, make whatever you want to make. I'm pretty satisfied with this chugs here. So 2 chugs that were not on the list that have now been created. Okay, if this Photoshop's gonna let me move things. We got Burnout chugs, and then we got Gator chugs. It's more like a Dino chugs, but I like them. I like what I like about this chugs that I'm showing off is I like that I did his spots, his like cow spots, same but different. And I kind of want to do that with the rest of the ones that I need to make. Is like, if it makes sense to do the spots differently, I should. And so we just did Zombie Chugs was looking great. The one thing I was also debating was taking our little Chugosaurus Rex. Yeah, look at him. Be careful what you draw, as you might get an idea I did already. Hey, to be fair, you already did some ideas I did already. Just to be fair. Because, like, honestly, we already did Zombie Chugs, we did Mummy Chugs, we did Devil. Like, we've already printed all of these on a shirt before, but I'm trying to do them better. But one thing I was wondering is if I took, which I don't think this will be a perfect translation, is if I took his color here and did that, but then, like, I don't want his eyes and mouth to be this way, but if I use like dark green. But things you like never think of. No, and honestly, what I've realized with character design, I've just come to terms in general. This isn't Proxima, this is not in response to you. This is just me just talking now. But I felt this way with like a lot of characters I create. I'm like, at this point, nothing's new. I'm a firm believer that nothing is no longer new. Because like, I feel like every time I create a new character, someone brings up like a valid reference and they're like, oh my god, it looks just like this. And I'm like, I've never seen that thing in my life, but I can't deny it looks like that. That's why I'm a firm believer nothing's new anymore. Like, there's a character that looks like Chugs out there, and I'm pretty sure that exists. Like, milk carton with the cute like seal looking face. I'm like, you know, it's just how it's kind of packaged up. But so this, what I was talking about was like the line work here. So you could use perfect black. I know it's like such a subtle difference, but I feel like it smooths Chugs out. Like, I'm flipping between black and the green. And I just love using like a dark, dark, dark version of whatever color he actually is. And I could go crazy and, you know, make the brain its own version of that, make its eyes and mouth, and the bone. But I feel like that's a little overboard. Now, the alien was definitely inspired by you, and I'll always say that. For sure, for sure. Which, speaking of the alien, he's next. And I do want to fix some things here. What about a milk carton with a missing person on the side, and the missing person is Chugs? Have you seen my milk carton? Well, I see one right here. Well, not this one. Another milk carton. The one with like legs and arms. Although I will say, on my whole spiel about there being like a Chugs that probably exist out there already, what does make me happy is when I show people in Japan, because I showed a lot of people in Japan Chugs, none of them pulled out a reference. So that was cool, because if anywhere has done Chugs before, it's Japan. Wait, oh, dude, I don't like when Twitch will change the color of your names in like my chat. So Victor, you're like your name of the color of your name like changed. And so when you like said something, I just did not even see it at first. What's up, dude? Well, welcome on in. Bones is humanized. Oh, sick. He looks like a little ninja. Bones definitely gives off ninja vibes. Here, what's goody? Doing well. We are just continuing to fill in the Chugs here. And showing off artwork along the way. We now have an art. I'm just going to keep saying it until everyone painfully knows and is tired of me saying it. We have an art channel in the Cool Cats Discord now. And it is a great place to share art. Oh, wait, let me, I didn't showcase this yet. So if you got stuff, feel free to put it in there. This is, Bones as a human. I could totally see a little katana on his back. What you probably didn't know about Bones, I wasn't sure if it was in that drawing or not. He has like a tail that is also a hand, which is very inspired by Twilight Princess, Midna in Twilight Princess. Very much the inspiration there. Should I get a sandwich or a whole pizza for lunch? Ooh. Yeah, I'm with Flamingo on this one. A sandwich if it's a really good sandwich. Oh, from Subway or Jersey Mike's? Well, Jersey Mike's is better than Subway. For sure. 100%. But I would say I get Jersey Mike's all the time. So, I guess Jersey Mike's. But there are better subs in LA, I will say. It's on the drawing? Oh, I see it. It's on the side right here. I see. It's like, it's on the side right here. Gotcha. Okay, you're right, dude. You're right. Jersey Mike's. Well, are you buying it at the store or are you getting it DoorDashed to you? Because I think that's that is a key difference. Because I think I was talking about this on... Oh yeah, you're buying it at the store. Damn. $25. That's expensive. Are you sure? Are you sure $25? Because I always get a turkey sub, and I only get the like a whole sub, and those are $12. So you might be getting something different. I get a pretty basic sandwich. I'm a basic bee when it comes to sandwich. I know what I like. Just please have banana peppers. I love banana peppers on a sub sandwich. They're so good. Where? The one next to me. In Hollywood. It's there's like a Ralph's here, and there's like a Jersey Mike's next to it. I swear to God. And the best part is they constantly have BOGO deals. So if I buy one sub, I can get Gigi's for free. And I love that. It's like, so it's crazy because I will spend $25 and get 2 sandwiches. But I never buy a drink or a chips because I have those at home. It's just the sub I want. Okay, Alien. Alien should be very easy to color in. I just want to choose the right... We're going to start with this green, but we're going to... Oh, wait, not this green. Wait, what's wrong? Why is that green dark? It should be really, really bright. Yeah, I don't know what Jersey Mike's you're going to. A $25 sub? That's crazy. Oh, multiply. Okay, there we go. I was like, what's wrong with this green? There we go. Although I really want like, I want like neon green, you know? That might be too neon. All right, we need to find the middle ground here. And actually, we need to go more green or too yellow. Okay. Baltimore. I'm gonna get Chinese food instead now. Yeah, just check Jersey Mike's. A giant is 22. Yeah, are you getting a giant sub? I guess that's the other thing, because you were comparing that to a whole ass pizza, so sounds like you're hungry. I only get like the foot long version, whatever theirs is. You're buying a $25 sub. I got some fresh mountain air to sell you. I only eat one meal a day. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. I'm trying to eat more. Coffee counts as a meal in the morning, right? Right? Coffee counts as a meal in the morning, right, guys? Coffee and a granola bar. That's a balanced meal, right, guys? Right? With creamer and milk, it counts as a meal. Don't forget the sugar. Yeah. Cool. I have all of those things in there. Although I will say, I said this on stream before, and I'm saying this as a person who was an adult drinking a glass of milk. I've made the full switch off of milk, and I only use oat milk now, and I'm so happy I made that change. Oat milk is a really good coffee, like, creamer, or like milk. Flat white is 2 meals. Juice counts as a meal, right? Yeah. Orange juice, right. No, I do oat milk. Almond milk is actually, no, I actually have some strong opinions about almond milk. I don't like almond milk. I think almond milk, in the world of milk alternatives, almond milk is skim milk and oat milk is like whole milk. That's the range for me. Like, almond milk is too watery, whereas oat milk actually has like what feels like cream to it, like a creaminess to it. I forgot, this was a huge discussion with G tonight. I was like, nope, we're not getting almond milk anymore. I don't like it. Oh, the other nice thing is milk alternatives. This applies to both almond and oat milk. Is they last so much longer. They last like months compared to like a week or two with normal milk. Y'all drink coffee? I drink coffee daily. Although I do keep myself, I am very strict with myself unless I like really want it. Like yesterday, and I still didn't do it. I treat myself to only 1 coffee a day, but it's like I make a espresso. It's not like drip coffee. If I was drinking drip coffee, I'd probably have like two or even 3 a day. But when I make like an espresso based coffee drink, I only try to do 1 a day. It's just like too much caffeine. I try to like watch how much caffeine I have in the day. Give me an energy drink and I'm good. No, for sure. It really, the older I got, the more I realized people really are like, they either drink coffee in the morning or like a sugary drink, as in like energy drink or a soda. Something to get your day started, you know? Alright, we're gonna try the green again, but we're gonna try a different green. I feel like that. And I wonder if we kind of go Invader Zim style, and maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way. Not Invader Zim style, but I just want to take his eyes and make those a different color. I will fiend over coffee, dude. Fortunately and unfortunately, I turned Jeej into a coffee drinker. Jeej was a strict tea drinker, and I corrupted them into drinking coffee. And so now both of us like really don't get our day started until we have coffee, which requires me to get up and make the coffee, which I'm okay with. I'm raw dogging my days. It's terrible, but I can't handle caffeine anymore. Mulgore, I feel you. I really have to watch my caffeine intake. I had to watch my caffeine intake, my sugar intake, and a few other things. And honestly, I really, really need to stop eating processed meats. I think we all do. That's the tough one living in America. Unfortunately, Blue Cat done and slammed into DMs. Oh, he looks like a chill guy. Blue Cat's a chill guy. Alright, we got Blue Cat. Check him out. He's a chill guy. Okay, wait, let me redo this. I think the mouth can stay the same. It's just the eyes I want to change. I want to potentially make them red. Dots. Joe is next. Hey, we love Joe. Alright, well now that they're a crew, let me shrink them a little bit. Bones has to be itty bitty, and then Chugs also has to. Oh, dang it. I moved something on OBS. There we go. Let me lock this. Let me lock the Photoshop screen. That does not need to be. Blue Cat is so chill and nonchalant. Yeah, he's like, I'm a chill guy. Look at him. Look at that smirk. So I was wondering if we made this more like a red. I don't know if that's working. It needs to be. I'm gonna make Joe more like a teen. I will say they all kind of look like teenagers. Yeah, like that. I might just, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do this one. Because how it's done in like Invader Zim is then these be like that, you know? Alien. What are we thinking, y'all? What are we thinking about Chugs' eyes here? I feel like I'm not going in a good direction. Yeah, that's if I made it green, like how. And then I think the problem is that there's no outline around the eyes. So it's like this red on top of that green, and maybe it's actually the green. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. And maybe it's actually the green. Ooh, I kind of like that green. It looks different on screen. Zerb, zerb, glorb, glorb. I am Chugs. We'll come back to this one. We'll come back to this one. But he's colored. One thing I was also debating is if all of them should have like shading on it. Because if you look at the zombie one, he's got some shading on the side of him. Which I think is very successful. Let me turn it, but I kind of want these to be as simple as possible. But that's the, you know, that's the difference it makes, which I feel like does make a big difference. And I didn't even go into full shading mode. Like, there should be shading on his legs too, and his brain and everything else. So for now, I'm gonna leave it like this. And I don't know if I'm sold on these, so we're gonna turn those back to black, and we're gonna turn this back to white. We're gonna try that out, and then now I might make his mouth also black. And then I actually think they could go slightly down. Yeah, okay, that was also bugging me. I didn't even realize. It was just like the difference of his nose being up there versus down here. It like looks more like his face. You know, like we have these nice like V's now compared to how it was, which was like more like that. Which I do draw faces very linear, but I like this more. And then I think the last thing I could do is go 1, 2. 1, 2. Like that. And then we take both of those and the mouth. Wait, where's that? I'm gonna go back a little bit. Yeah. I need the alien one to look good. It's my favorite one. But now, that could be a little darker. Yeah, I like this guy. He's serving Glorb, am I right? It's giving Glorb. Cool. Okay. So we got zombie and alien down. We're kind of working in opposite order. Let me make these alphabetical. And then zombie, and then gator and other. Let me just make another. Called other. Hide that. Okay. Alright, so zombie is done. Let's give that a green. Alien is done. Let's give that green. We have Angel next, or any other one. Is there any chugs you guys would like me to see, or like to see me do next? We got upside down. We got upside down chugs, skeleton chugs, which is still one of the funniest chugs I think I've ever drawn. Robot chugs, I love this one. I'm a big fan of this chug. I worry that this one's not going to translate as well. Like, it's gonna, it'll be fine making it digital, but I love the sketch version of it so much. Yeah, I think Robot is so cool. Reese's Cup chugs. He's got peanut butter on the inside. Oh, wait. Lucky Chugs, which we got some work to do on this one. It's got a weird looking bell right now. And then Demon Chugs, who needs some work on his wings. Angel Chugs. I mean, I'm down to do Angel Chug. Oh, this one will be fun but challenging to do. I'm really excited to work on this one. But let's do Angel. Let's stay alphabetical for the time being. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna start with the Halo. Chug. Chug. Oh wait, I can't draw new lines. I got these lines already. Alright, well, in that case, let's use the lines I already have. And this there. Okay, I think... Let me try that again. Almost. Alright, we almost got it on that one. Almost. You know what? Good enough. So I was really hesitating to try to not do this, but I do really like how the right side came out more than the left side. So we are going to duplicate here. Wait, the kid wearing the blue cat hat someone posted on Discord is so cute. Wait, let me see which blue cat hat you're talking about. Okay, one sec. Just trying to move this around. Okay, there we go. Let's see, here's in general chat. Oh yeah. Mo, I love your Mountain Dew, Joe. Just, oh, dude. My keyboard is always on this computer, my drawing computer, not this computer, and it drives me crazy. I thought I would love this feature at first, and I guess I kind of do, but it drives me crazy. Okay, now we're about to do another version of this. So that blue cat hat was the one we created for the Macy's event. For the Thanksgiving parade. I can't believe I didn't scoop more than one for myself. But I'm pretty sure we gave them all out, and that's why. Because I remember, if anyone was there, is like we did like the screening of the first episode in like a cool little theater in New York, and then at the end of it, for coming, we gave you a hat. And I remember the second people, because we did multiple runs of it, so I got to see like multiple like people, like groups of people together watching it, and every time I was like, and we got hats for you, dude. People lit up and we're so excited. I want that again. I love that feeling of giving away merch and like good merch. or people get excited. Yeah, I'm glad it was fun, Mo. I had a lot of fun. Only because I kind of forget. Were you there for the first screening of it? I was so nervous. Cause like, you know, I had to stand in front of everyone and be like, alright, so this was the episode, and I like explained a few things. On that first one, when I didn't have like a dialogue in my head, I was so nervous. The scavenger hunt was really fun. I enjoyed the scavenger hunt too. I like actually did it too because I wasn't a part of setting it up, so it was still new to me. Yeah, if you're a part of the first group, the main reason I say that is when Jarvis added in the like at the very end when he did like a second cut of everything and he added in me doing the voice lines. That was net new to me. I was like, I was watching that for the first time with everyone. So I can snag that hat. Oh, no. Look, I'll be making more merch, hopefully. Some even cooler merch. Which that one is hard to beat, but if I could guarantee get you one, Flamingo, I would. And I'm gonna talk and rest as my sleep schedule is coming. I will look at Joe in a sec. Oh yeah. Cool. Joe's pretty cool. One thing I made is a pretty cool one. Backpack clips. Okay, so update about the backpack clips. I should be getting a shipment of 50 of each of them to my place. I would have gotten more, but I don't have enough space in my apartment. So I had to be very, very tactile with how I get them here. So I will be getting some in my possession. Finally. Like ones that I can actually you know, not just ones that aren't prototypes. Sorry, I was getting distracted there because the ones that I keep showing y'all were the prototypes. That's the only reason I have them. Proxima, I will say, I do love this Joe. This Joe is super cute. This is a super cute Joe. And look, now she has a little halo above her head. I like that Joe. I think that's very successful. And you got all the little pieces in there. She has her necklace. That's a huge part of her design. I love the glasses too. I think that's really cute. Jeej would love that there's glasses on the human Joe. And the tail is a nice touch. It's funny seeing her hair like that. Again, I mean that as a good thing. I love seeing like what it gets turned into. Because with her hair, I have like 2 piercings on it. So I'm like, I wanted Joe to like have piercings, and like technically she's wearing like Doc Martens. So she's like, you know, that kind of vibe. But I'm like, how do you give piercings to a bird? They don't have ears. So I like put it on like the back of her feather. Milo, Artie, and Kira and Sage are the last ones to humanize. Oh yeah, Blue Cat does have piercings, right? He's got piercings. He can have piercings. There's some cool cats out there with piercings. Let's see, where should she go? He should be next to Blue Cat. Let me scoot Chugs over. Bones, and then put Blue Cat. And then make Blue Cat a little smaller. Yeah, look at the crew. Hey yo! What's up, Ducks fan? How you doing? Welcome on in. We're making the angel chugs right now. And showing off Proxima's designs. Okay, so there's the angel chugs. We could probably hide this now. The halo's there. I'm pretty sure I already lined this one up. Yeah, I pretty much lined this one up. So I think I can just trace it. Yeah. I think I did that with all of the chugs already. Oh, that Chugs is the shortest cartoon, but the tallest. He has that big guy energy, you know? Chugs just gives off that energy. This is the angel chugs. It needs to be a little bit more round, so it's softer, and it really makes it feel like angelic. Does the chugs backpack clip hold milk? Could you imagine? Oh man, that would be. So they sell those like clear milk, like plastic milk box milk cartons, like, if you know what I'm saying. And coffee shops use them because it's a nice aesthetic. I always wanted to make one of those into chugs and have like the lifted emboss, you know, on it for like the chugs, the spots and the eyes and stuff would be on top of that. There's so many things you can make chugs into, and I just want to get at that point where we're just turning everything, every physical object into chugs. But in the real world, not drawing. I think it's slightly, yeah, I knew it. I didn't even have to, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, all right. I was like, that line was not straight and it was not far in enough. I'll catch you later, Proxima. Thank you so much for all the little chugs, for all the human, not chugs drawings, all the human drawings of the characters. And like I said, Proxima, unless you specifically don't want to, feel free to post any of that in the art channel. I'm pretty sure people would love to see it. You can actually post pictures now in the Cool Cats Discord. There's a channel for it. A custom rectangular chugs mug would be so hard. Yeah, oh, dude. That'd be so sick. I want all of that so badly. I even would love a, it's like enclosed, but there is like a spot for a straw. Like imagine like cookie jar. It's like you know, the top just sort of like gets put on top, but then you can put a straw through that. Man, I want all of this stuff. I just don't want to I don't want to print another like generic mug, if you feel me. Even though they can come out really good looking, I just don't want like another like a basic mug, like a white mug, you know? I want to do something that's a little bit more than that. Can you become rich so you can make a 1,000 item chug merch line? Hey, I'm trying. Hey, I'm trying. It's also knowing the right people and having the distribution for it. I've found out that's the harder part. Making the merch is not that hard. Not that hard. It's like just promoting it and distributing it where no one has any issues. Hey, what's up, Elu? Is that the cutie pie from heaven I see? That is an angel chugs. We're doing all of the legendary cats as chugs. which was Proxima just left, but it's from Proxima in chat. They drew the thing that's on the bottom of the screen, all the human versions. They've been drawing 100 versions of Chugs. Because they want to. Can't wait to see Alien Chugs. Oh, does he have 2 eyes and look gross and slimy? Man, you can always predict my mind, can't you? So Alien Chugs is finished. And actually, Alien Chugs is one of my favorites. It was, the sticky note is somewhere else. I drew it on a sticky note, and the sticky note came out perfect. And it was a reference to actually how Proxima drew Alien Chugs. But it was this guy. Although I'm still I'm not sold on the colors yet. Really around his eyes. I like the outline. I think I'm gonna start doing this more often. And especially with this collection is I need a sticker of that. Yeah, right? So what I'm curious about, Elu, is I don't know if I still have it on here, but I was playing around with the eyes being more of a red, but I don't like that. I just don't think it works, but there was an idea there, and so I just left them black. They could also be the same green, but I didn't like that. Not sure of the double nose though. Oh, interesting. Let's test that out. Not a fan of the double nose. So where would the nose be? Right there? Subway came in clutch. Dark black / red, almost black for the eyes. Okay, that's what I was thinking too, but just not perfect black. Center the nose. IMO. I would say there probably feels the best, but let's keep going. This is actually really funny moving this around. I wish I didn't show the box. Okay, there we go. Yep. I think no, I think it's better than it was better than here. It was better than here, but I did like it slightly scooched up. Definitely not there. It definitely can't go above. It has to go interesting. So then let's interesting. I wasn't even considering getting rid of both mouths, but I think you're right. I think I am sold on that. Because it almost becomes too much on his face by having both of the mouths there. But then actually here, let's test this out. Where is his mouth on a normal Chugs? It's right there. Although they're not all going to be perfect with one another. But if we were, it'd be somewhere around there. Yeah. Bingo bango. I'll be 99 bitcoins, please. Yo, yeah, almost a $5 foot long. You almost got it, Victor. You almost got it. Give me that nose. A 10-degree tilt, too? Yo, who's this guy? Who is this guy? Who's this guy bossing me around? I'm just kidding. There we go. I need to be a little sharper too. There we go. Double nose. Double that nose and give it to the next Chugs. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me show you zombie Chugs. I love zombie Chugs. I think all of these, as I always say, I might think about the colors post stream. He technically has some shading to him that I took off for a sec, but I think adds a lot. Just having that there, but it also needs to be I need to shows to Psych and Betty. We got a zombie chugs. Yeah, so it needed to be like that, and then even there, right there. Now he's fully shaded. The overall green could be a touch brighter and a bit army green currently. Let me text you the hex. No, I know brighter. I know. Yeah. Let me text you the hex. Ooh, he's texting a hex. Look at this guy. Elu knows I'm colorblind. I would say Elu is a big part of the Cool Cats color palette. I kind of like that. I'm still interested in your hex code though. But I do think this works better than yeah, you're right. That looks way better. The cooler palette, if you will. I think I nailed it. Okay, cool. Ignore my text. No. We're still testing this out. This isn't a like who did it better. This is just I like seeing I like testing out colors. Oh, wait, is this what you had? Interesting. Oh, this is way different. See, I'm glad, let me see those brains a smidge lighter pink. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna save this color because there's not a ghost coming up. There's the celestial one coming up. It was that green, right? Yeah. Dude, the problem is, I swear my screen here always looks different than what's there. Unfortunately. Move that there. Okay. And then I need to do the pink again because I reverted that. Okay. But a smidge lighter. Thanks, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, cause let me at least run you through what we've already done, or well, because I've sketched all of them. I've already sketched all of them. So we have the alien who you saw, which I'll get back to. Or the angel that we're about to do. We got the upside down chugs. Oh, get ready for this one. The skeleton chugs, who is hilarious. I even like drew skin around him to make sure he actually worked. But dude, so silly looking. Robot chugs, which I actually think you'll be a good. You'll be happy on this one. I like this one a lot. The pelvis is looking a bit weird. Yeah, I know. I think that the skeleton chugs is gonna look, yeah, I like the robot chugs the most. The problem is, I worry that when I translate him to digital, it's gonna lose some of that, like, sketchiness that I love so much about this guy. We got Lucky Cat, who needs a lot of work. I can hear the beeping and booping from here. Yeah. He's already conscious. This one needs some help. It'll also look better when I color this one in. What about a cog gear for the robot arm? Oh, you're talking about like right here? Like a little cog? I like that. Yeah. That would be cool. I like that a lot. I was a big fan with how I did his spots. How I did his spots as like little like panels that were on there, you know, just to kind of like reference the chugs. You know, that's where all the spots would go. Like I said, Lucky Cat needs to work. He's in the right direction. And then we got Demon Chugs, who is a little wide right now. Oh, wait, what did I just do there? Oh, maybe he isn't that wide. He looks really wide. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. I have a whole grid. Love the tooth. Yeah, the wings and the wings on this side. Oh. Anyways, wings on like the left side of him need to like they're like lower. They're like lower than this one. I like them higher. Yeah, and the fat horns. Oh, maybe I make the horns smaller. Maybe that is what it is. Yeah. So he also needs work. Like, not too much, just kind of like tightening up a few of his things. And I think you're right. I think the horns are a little too big. It's like too much. And then there's Celestial Chugs, who I'm excited to draw. He only will make sense, really, digital. Because he needs like all of like the celestial, you know, bits inside of him. That's kind of hard to translate on digital. Or on pencil. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think I might use that for the outline color. Like this like really bright green. Yeah, on a black background, exactly. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up? How you doing? I just went through all the chugs that we're drawing. And so, oh, and then we also did a gator chugs. We also did a gator chugs. Gotta push some Pixel out of here. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dude. You told me to take away the... yeah, it totally looks like Barney because it's coloring. And then there we did deadbeat chugs. High school dropout. Or high school deadbeat chugs. Yeah, he's like asking for a cigarette. Poppin' Ollie, bro. Yeah, he's a poser, dude. He can't even skate. He can't even skate. He doesn't even know. He's like, yo. Asking for a straw, if you know what I mean? Exactly. He's looking for some catnip. But we're on Angel Chugs. So we're gonna finish Angel Chugs. The angelic. Yours, Osiris. Yeah, I slapped on some audios. Yeah, you saw it. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't even say that to you, but yeah, he's wearing audios. I gave him the chunky skateboarding shoes. That was my favorite brand. I always had audios. I'm so glad you picked up on that. Hell yeah. Yeah, audios were sick. You know, we had the Etnies, we had the DC. Etnies boy over here? Yeah. I thought there was a reason I didn't have Etnies. I think I wanted them, but there was a reason I didn't have them. America guy for you? Hell yeah, I love that everyone has theirs. Those were all good brands. I actually liked DC the least. I don't know why, but it was something about the like big DC I didn't like. Eric Costin. Eric Ellington or Eric Costin? Dude, I saw Eric Costin. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. I was in Miami. This was like 2 years ago. And it, you know, it was during Art Basel. And I'm out with Vinny, and if you guys know F Dot, the other artist in the Web3 space, but also just an artist. I was out with Vinny and him, and we go to this like big skateboarding event that's happening in Art Basel. And then a skateboarder just like passes me. And I like look and I turn to Vinny, I'm like, was that fucking Eric Costin? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? I've watched so many of that guy's videos. That dude's a legend. Oh my god. The Barracks, you know? Oh man. Graced by his board. I know. I was like, what? I played as you and Tony Hawk. I always liked Eric Costin. I thought he was just really good, but also like a funny guy. And to this day, I still love watching Barrick's videos. They do a good job at their social media account. All right, yeah, I'll catch you later. No, I appreciate the help once again, brother. Getting rid of that nose on the alien chugs was a good call. Yeah. No, not quite. All right, perfect. Adios, Mo. Okay. Let's. I think draw the whole chugs and then do the wings separately. I think the wings will get a different color treatment. The outline. Oh yeah, I don't know if Dude, if you're still here, but you were playing Skate, the new Skate that came out. For some reason, I never got around to it, and I don't know why. I think I've been in a weird place with video games lately. I feel like I feel like I talked about this yesterday. It's free, so why not? Wait, is it actually free? Oh, yeah. Then actually, why not? Good point there. If a game is free, I'm gonna play it. Is it? Is it on Steam? Yeah, Skate is free. Oh my god, I had no idea. Ooh, what if I did his chug? No, I'll save that for the upside down cat. I'm like, what if his chug spots were all like looked more like clouds? It's pretty fun. I played it on my PS. Oh, I should play it on PS5. Yes, I should play it on PS5. Yes, that is a console game. Okay. I mean, obviously you can play it on PC with the controller, but I have a PS5 and I'm like always itching to find a game to play on PS5 that wouldn't just be a better game on PC, basically. Oh wait, did that again. Wait, what's wrong with this chug? I can't get a... Oh, it was right here. I should stop like around there. Man, yeah. I'm excited now. Although, oh wait, I linked up my Spotify account so you can have your own jams. Oh. Dude, that sounds so cool. I wonder why they made it free. Are there like a lot of microtransactions, I guess? Because like I'm totally fine with avoiding the microtransactions to get a free game, you know? Because I think I mentioned on stream before, I've been playing Hytale, which is like a Minecraft game. You can buy some cosmetic stuff, but you can also earn some in-game currency. Oh. Well, I'm just surprised it's a free game. That's what I'm surprised about. Only because, like, just being honest about Skate is like, you're already serving like a niche audience to a degree. And by making it free, I'm like, can you make up all of the costs with cosmetic stuff? Or are they just not worried about costs, you know? That sad meow. Oh, I need to add more meows. But what I was gonna say is, just to bring up Fallout again. If they truly shadow drop Fallout 3 remastered, just like they did Oblivion, I think this stream might turn into a gaming stream for a week. I'm like kind of not even joking. Because when Oblivion came out, I told Jeej, I was like, I'm gonna hog the TV. Because I bought it on my PS5. Because I thought it'd be a fun console game. Since that's how I originally played it. I was like, you can watch, and like, I'm gonna be playing this game for a week straight. What if they remaster it in the style of Roblox? Then I would just, I would just play the original then. Because the thing is, I own the original in like 3 different places. And they're all like, you know, I can play it, but I'm not even joking, for like 2 months now, I have been just holding off on the urge to like start a new file because I'm hoping there's a remaster. My hope is that because they made like the engine to Oblivion, that it's now easier to make all of their other games remastered. That's my hope, at least. You know, just because it is Fallout 3 doesn't mean you have to buy it 3 times. I actually think, yeah, it would be my 3rd time. I thought it would be my 4th, but I'm like, I bought it originally on my Xbox, and then I think I bought the Game of the Year version on Steam later on. So I think, yeah, I've only bought it twice, so it would be the 3rd time I bought it. But they can take my money. They can take my money. I'm gonna be so pumped, dude. And I'm gonna, like, once again go into it blind. Because it has been, like, 20 years since I've played it? Holy. No, not 20 years. 15 years. It's been definitely over 15 years since I've played it. Yeah, multiple Fallouts, yeah. Yeah, I do own New Vegas, and I do own, oh no, I don't own Fallout 4, because my friend, this was at a time where I was sharing a console. He technically owns it. And that's what it was. He had the PS4, and I told him, if I buy you Fallout 4, can I play it on your PS4? So like, I get to play it, but you own it. That was the deal. And the deal was made. And so that's why I got to play it, but I don't own it anymore. Right. Although I'll be honest, I didn't like, I feel like I didn't sink enough hours into Fallout 4 to the point where like I could replay it. I did not put enough hours into Fallout 4. Like I didn't do enough of the like settlement parts where you like build your own settlement. I didn't do enough of that. I was so stuck in my ways that I was like, I just want to do the story mode. I want to find all the cool loot. I want to get all the bobbleheads. I am glad that if I play Fallout 3 over again, I will not make the oversight and forget to pick up the bobblehead when you're like a kid in the vault. Oh, I guess when you're like leaving the vault. This time I won't forget. Because I remember when I was like deep into my first playthrough of Fallout and I was trying to get all the bobbleheads. And they're like, oh, there's a bobblehead in Vault 111, the one you come from. And right, it's 111, right? Oh gosh, now I'm forgetting. I was like, wait, so you're telling me I can't go back and get it? And I was so mad. I was trying to do a completionist. Fallout had Jeej has Fallout on Sega Genesis. Jeej, you didn't tell me you liked Fallout like that. Clune, what's up, Blowzax? How you doing? GM. I haven't seen you in a sec. Which, by the way, I just have to make this point out. Ads are gonna start in 3 minutes, and I can't do anything about it. But when ads hit, I'll still be here. I'll just wait around. Actually, speaking of, my cats need to be fed. Nugs, where are you? I had to go get my cat. Dang, I don't want to get up right now, but I also don't want the Pulpinator to eat Snuggs' food. Hey, go to your other food bowl. The other one. Hey. Okay. Does anyone have experience with the I actually don't know how many cat owners watch this stream. I feel like there's a lot of dog owners that watch. But maybe this still applies. Does anyone have the cat feeding bowl where it only opens for like whoever like has the collar for it? You know what I'm talking about? Because Jeej and I are actually considering about getting one of those because Snuggs like will not eat his food, and so Pulpa will eat his food, and now Pulpa is getting a little bit bigger than we'd like her to the point where we like need to figure out a solution because she will eat everything. Almost with there. As long as Pulpa isn't a bully and Dry Snuggs, he opened the bowl. No, she's not a bully. She is a sweetheart. She's an absolute sweetheart. But she loves food. I have the more old school auto feeder for my cat. Same. I have the one that just like feeds them at a scheduled time. And we have one that goes off at 6 a.m. so that we get to sleep in. Because if we don't feed them at 6 a.m., they're waking us up to then feed them at 6 a.m. And, you know, sometimes we just want to sleep in. But basically, what we've kind of figured out is Snuggs will literally stare at his food bowl and not eat the food. And in fact, actually watch Pulpa eat his food. It's really annoying. And ads are about to hit, by the way, so sorry. It is the hourly ad break. I'm trying to get better at saying that out loud. So yeah, a problem we have to figure out. And we were thinking about, because we've seen the cat feeders online where like it only opens up if it's the cat who's wearing a collar. And like the good thing about Snugs is when he was just an only cat, we would just have food in the bowl constantly because he would never overeat. He would just graze, and yeah, he'd come by if he was hungry. And so then when we got Pulpa, and she was like, if just food is around. I mean, when we first got her, she truly was like a cat who like used to be on the streets that's now a house cat, because she would like get into all of our food and just like devour it. And we luckily like got that out of her, but still. Okay, cool. It's a nice looking harp. Playing some tunes on the harp. Now to draw the wings. I probably will draw just one set of wing, just this one, and then duplicate it. Not sure about those little bumps I just drew on the wings. For some reason, they look so much better as a sketch. I think it's because they're small, like the line weight I'm using is smaller. For now, maybe there is no detail. For now. Let's take one of his wings and just like throw it there. Where does it go? I need to take like a lesson on wing placement. Like wings are always a tough thing. To the point that if like we did the wing like that, I could actually see a world where wings are tough. Makes me wonder if we like angle it a little bit. No, I kind of like. So I'll take a trip to Wingstop. Oh man, I love wings. I love wings. But man, have wings been like messing up my stomach every time I eat them. Which makes me sad, because I love wings. Okay, maybe we do that, but then we sort of just erase the rest of it. I know, wings are so good. I love wings. What's everyone's favorite wing flavor? I love a good buffalo sauce. Closed during COVID? No. That honestly is probably the saddest part about COVID was all the businesses that had to close. Regular wings. And I love boneless wings, don't get me wrong. I like, because like boneless wings are just like chicken nuggets at that point, which I love chicken nuggets. I thought you meant like wings, and I was about to say butterfly or dragonfly wings. Hey, we can talk about that too. I like butterfly wings. There's some cool butterfly wings. Talk about like wings. That's funny. But I think for me, I like just a good like hot sauce or like a buffalo hot sauce or lemon pepper. I love some lemon pepper. Oh yeah, you said it too. Yeah, I like to get a mix too. I love in Atlanta they have like a style of lemon pepper that they do. It's like, and you know, I bet a lot of other places do it too. But it's like lemon pepper and like with like a hot sauce on it. Oh, it's so good. Because lemon pepper is like the only type of hot wing, or the only type of wing that I'll eat as like a dry rub. I do not like dry rub wings. You've never had wings before? Are you vegetarian? Or you just haven't had one? Or do you just not like the sight of like eating meat like that? Because I know some people are that way. But I love wings. Because for me, no, it just doesn't look appetizing. Yeah, I know that's the case for some people, which is a fair statement. Like, I feel like when you eat wings, you're eating meat at like, no pun intended, like the rawest form. Yeah, boneless wings are where it's at. If you don't like eating wings with bones in them and stuff. Because I can't speak for other cities, or states, but in Georgia, wings are like very popular. It's a very, very popular thing to get. And my favorite place in my hometown that's now closed is called Big Jim's. And it was like quite literally a shack. You know, because I kind of lived more in the countryside of Georgia, but like next to it more so. Like I was definitely in suburbia, but then like right next to the country. And so it was just like you just drive down this like country road, and then it's just like Big Jim's Wing Shack. It's like literally a shack. And man, did he make some of the best wings. They were so good. Make a trip to San Diego, you have to try Dirty Birds. I feel like I've heard of Dirty Birds. And there's a good chance I'll be in San Diego. Oh, I was supposed to be in San Diego like last weekend. We were going to meet up with Gigi's brother is in the Navy, and now he's stationed in San Diego, which is great. Because that's only like a 2-hour drive from us. So we can actually like make a trip and go see him. Time to get a catering sized order of wings and try them all. I used to be able to devour wings. Like Like I would get like 20 wings and actually be able to eat them. And now I'm like hesitant to go over like 8 wings. For some reason, my whole appetite, my stomach is just like scarred, I think. Like I think I have a stomach issue because if I eat wings now, I feel terrible the next day. It's funny that Elu pointed out to like rotate Chugs' mouth. It is a common problem I have where I like always draw it at the slightest angle and it's not like perfectly straight. Elu definitely understands my drawing style more than most people. But now his smile has like a slight, it's like the top of his nose is fine with the bottom. I kind of like the little smirk that he has. It's like now it's a little like the top is straight, but the bottom is not straight. But I kind of like it. Kind of like a happy accident. Okay, so then I got rid of the little feathers on the wings. There's a good chance we have those back. But I need like a whole layer just for the harp. Because the harp is going to have strings on it, but we're going to go back and make these strings like white. Change the song is too serious. I think it changed for you, luckily. I feel like I've heard that song multiple times. Do we want something a little more hype? I'm like... I've said it multiple times, and I will continue to say it. You ever want me to change the music, I'm so on board. I just use lo-fi because it's the safe thing to do. So this could be too much in the other direction. But we'll see. This is more hype. This is more hype. I will say my favorite sauce is probably Old Honey Bay. A super bias coming from... Ooh, yeah, I'll play Zelda music. You don't have to tell me twice to play Zelda music. Now we're back at lo-fi, sorry. Do not have to tell me twice to play music from Zelda. Although not this song. Here we go. Oh, wait. No. Did you mean, Kokiri Forest or Lost Woods? And I actually can't even see chat right now. No. Let me look up Zelda. Oh, dang it, the keyboard. Zelda Ocarina of Time OST. Ooh, sorry. I hear that first piano riff and I have to play this song. We're gonna skip around. Actually, I'll shuffle this. Ooh, sorry. The intro. This is okay. This is why, and maybe it's like this is all nostalgia talking, but when you load up Ocarina of Time and this song hits you on the title screen, I have goosebumps right now. Chill music is nice, but that one's too serious. You got it. Yeah. We're gonna play some Zelda music for a little bit, but next we'll play Lost Woods. I heard that piano riff and I was like, oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite songs. Did you catch the trailer for the new Super Mario Brothers movie? No, I didn't know they were making another one. I guess that makes sense. It was good. I didn't mind the first one. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun kids movie that can be enjoyed by adults. You know what I mean? Although Flamingo, is this one too serious too? I realized like the piano. Although I don't know if y'all know about this about me or not, but I always said once I was like cool with like winding down on drawing a lot, the next thing I want to get into is music. The first instrument I want to learn is piano, and the first thing I want to learn is all the Zelda songs. Crisp Rat Mario is pretty solid. Yeah, I would agree. At first I was very hesitant. Booting up the N64 with some bagel bites. Oh! Klon diss track? Wait, I've lost. Yeah. I'm gonna get into music and I'm gonna make diss tracks. No, as much as I actually love singing to songs, I don't think I could ever sing. I definitely cannot like freestyle rap. No way in hell. First of all, look at me. Second of all, I just like words just like don't come to my brain the same way it does with some people who can like freestyle. Okay, wait. Let me do Lost Woods. Where are you, Lost Woods? I'm lost. Where are you? Oh, dude. Okay, sorry, I had to pause it because it keeps. Oh, here it is. Crank it. Absolute jam. Elu can dub it for you. Yeah. Elu's got me. Yeah, when I first met Elu, and DJ Klon playing the Lost Woods. When I first met Elu in Atlanta, he was always going to like cypher sessions. He loves freestyling. It's the best part. I know what song this is, but it sounds like a weird... Oh, Hyrule. It's the symphony version. Why did they add the whole symphony version to this? I don't want the symphony version. I want, like... all the real versions. Although I will say, I do have a pretty sick... there's an artist on Spotify who did all of the Zelda music, but with a harp. And it sounds awesome. And I've said this a million times on stream, but we hired a harp player for my wedding, and I was looking forward to that moment. So they could play Zelda music in the background. So this is one of my favorite songs by her. We're gonna play it. Same version of the song you just were about to hear. There we go. I'm trying to get the volume levels right. There we go. But down for any music suggestions, like always. There's some amazing artists doing Zelda music on Spotify, 100%. 100%. Okay, so the strings will be like that, because they're gonna be a little transparent. Oh, the halo, right. We drew that and never came back to it. Oh, we can kind of hide the wing. Oh, cool. That kind of helps us out, actually. White girl club music? You got it. Who do we start with? Okay, let's color in the halo real quick. I think that'll help. I'm gonna start off with this yellow. Dude. Robbie, your first message in. Trinix remix hip hop. Should I play oh god, what were they called? Hey, Ducks fan, I'm right there with you. Actually, Robbie knows this. We went to a club in Japan. And it's funny because like this is about to be a crazy thing to say, but whenever I go to the club, I somehow like have a. I think this is the only way you can get me to go to the club, is someone has to drag me there, and they have to tell me, "Hey, we have VIP" or something like that, so that we're behind the DJ set. And it's only happened twice. This hasn't happened a lot. But I am right there with you, Ducks fan. I hate the club. I think it's one of the worst places to be. Just the lifestyle of it all. So anyways, yeah, the only way to get me there is if I'm being bougie, I guess. Should I look up on YouTube, Robbie? Look up on YouTube. Because I'm going to. Oh, dang it, my keyboard! Ah. That 1%er. Oh, it was 100 it was 100% because of Cool Cats. 100% because of Cool Cats. Like, hey, you want to come to the club? And my first answer is always no. Always. And they're like, oh, we can get you in VIP. And I'm like, okay, maybe. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. Oh, but dude, it's not all that it's chalked up to be. Is this it? We're about to play something that might or might not be what Ravi suggested.
Yo, man, there's a lot of brothers out there flaking and perpetrating, but scared to kick reality.
Man, you've been doing all this dope producing. You ain't had a chance to show them what time it
Is this it?
Look, if you had
One chance.
one shot, one opportunity, she could get innocent.
Is this it? Now we're in the club. Yes, sir. What's the big booty mix that we always listen to? Call me on so. Is that loud for everyone? No, I should be at a good volume. Dude, this makes me want to play the Guitar Hero song. This is Big Booty Mix Light. So if you guys don't know about Big Booty Mix, it's a good little mix. AOX with some French hip hop. Yeah. Oh, Spotify had it. I went on YouTube. I feel like I should play a Big Booty Mix. I feel like I'm just looking for something different at this point than like lo-fi. I think I've now listened to a little bit too much lo-fi. Also, that is not. This needs to be that color. Although it's too loud on my end. Should be fine for y'all. What has this stream turned into? Who is this Ravi? What color? Dude, I'm gonna have to... We'll leave it black for now. We're gonna leave it black for now, because it's, I was trying to do cool colors with the halo. It wasn't working. This is what happens when you hand me the aux. Hey, when we're playing Magic and it's actually like hype music in the background, it does keep me more engaged, I will say. California love. Although this is only like 2 minutes long. It's about to end. I have this other... I need to like show off the video feed for it too. Here. This is almost over. So I'm gonna go back to what I was playing. Which people might not be into, which is totally fine. It's by Dens 1000. Hit a big booty. I think I'm gonna hit a big booty mix in a sec, because I think that's the correct transition here. So I love this. This is the art. Oh, it doesn't show the artist. Oh, it's about to show the artist. Cool. I might actually just leave this on the screen. It's a very nice visual stem. D1000. Yeah. This is a good, I put this on for the first time over the weekend, and I actually just stared at it for a while because it's just like PlayStation 2 to like GameCube. Maybe PlayStation 1 to like GameCube era. Sorry, Proxima. I am getting rid of the characters. Yeah, it's good when it has like and subscribe. Yeah, I know. And I actually did like and subscribe. We're all out here trying to support other creators. There's the visual stem. Yeah, retro Subway Surfer. Wait, put one on top of the car? Wait. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. I totally get what you mean now. Look at him. He's riding. He's crazy. It looks like Mario Kart now. Is this our version of Subway Surfers plus Reddit story plus some... Yeah. This is... I've now added brain rot to the stream. You guys can blame Ruby. He led me here. I'm just kidding. Skirt. No, the second song they play is the song I really like. And the whole time they're playing 1080. And I'm like, oh, this just brings me back to specifically going to the dentist. Yeah, Ravi is our resident Zoomer. He leans more Gen Alpha, actually. He's a youngin'. He keeps me hip. But like, I don't know if you guys, when you guys went to the dentist, did your dentist have, like when you were a kid, when you were a child, did they have like mine had like an N64 hooked up. Like with a TV, and it was two TVs, and it was either you're playing 1080 or Diddy Kong Racing. It was either game, and both of those games were bangers. But I just remember I would always, for some reason, I think I would always play 1080 over Diddy Kong, which Diddy Kong's amazing. My dentist had an N64, and I played the shit out of Star Wars Pod Racer. Yes! Oh my god, that was the other one. No, it's just Murray playing. Or Murray. Really? Oh, man. Yeah, ours had a N64. I hated the dentist. Mine had no simulation. I would lay in the seat and count holes in the ceiling. No! Because we also had the, like, TVs in the ceiling. And I would watch, you know, whatever cassette, or whatever oh my god, what am I trying to say? I was going to say cassette at first. I was like, not cassette tape. VHS tape. This is the song. Y'all's dentist had games? Yeah. But like old games, you know? Like we were staring at a TV like what's below. Yeah, Pod Racer was a goated game. That was... Because that was like fast racing. Kind of more like F-Zero. I need to get my... There we go. Get my keyboard back. I can remember sitting in the waiting room and hearing other kids scream. Oh my god. No. I eventually learned to be okay with the dentist because some more lore about me. None of my baby teeth, like. Wait, sorry. My ADHD just kicked in. I just looked at Blue Cat overlaid on top of the snowboarder, and it actually kind of works. Wait, that's so great. It looks like he's snowboarding. It was not a vibe, as they say. Yeah, I mean, the dentist was never a vibe, but adding the video games helped. And so to go back to the lore about me, like most, if not all of my baby teeth, I had like one or two that fell out. None of them like naturally fell out. Apparently I just had really strong baby teeth. And I had to get 10 of my teeth pulled. Not all at once, but over time. So I was frequently at the dentist because I just constantly had to get my teeth pulled. So I became a regular there. I was always hooked up to laughing gas. 10? Yes, 10. 10. I actually think it was more than that, but I always say 10 because it was for sure 10. Yeah. God, I remember my mom just feeling bad because she was like, I was just constantly being put under, you know, with like laughing gas or something. And this would just happen all the time. Because it's like, you know, this happened in like a short time frame of my childhood where like I'm getting older and none of my baby teeth are coming out. And so then my teeth just started looking like crazy. Ugh. My wife had the same thing with her baby teeth. I hadn't heard about this prior to her. Oh, wow. Now I feel validated too. Because I also hadn't heard that prior. It was crazy. You just got so used to it. I was like, alright, time to go to the dentist again. It was cool because I got out of school a lot. That is also how I looked at it. You look sick. I'm out of class because I had to go to the dentist, and then because I got put under drugs, like I shouldn't go back to school. Right on. Although when I got to high school, then it transitioned to anytime they did a blood drive, I would always go give my blood because, you know, it would take a while for you to give blood and you would skip at least one class, if not two. And then I was a little bit of a degenerate and I would just like really stretch the truth of like, I would for sure skip 2 classes and then I would show up like super late to the 3rd class and just tell that teacher like, oh, I was just giving blood. And they would never question when I went to go give the blood. And so I'd skip like 3 classes if there's a blood drive. Because no teacher would challenge me. Yeah, and a snack. Yeah, you'd also get a snack. I loved the blood. And then I felt good about myself because I was also giving blood. I was doing a good thing. So I would just wander the halls. Sometimes I'd stop by like a friend, like a classroom a friend was in and say, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? Or if I knew the teacher well. I had fun in high school. I had a lot of fun in high school. I would definitely goof off a lot in high school. Okay, so then we can add the halo back. Bing! Yeah, this Chugs I'm gonna want to do something to, because he kind of just looks like base, like normal Chugs, but with wings and a halo. And I kind of want him to look a little bit more unique. Maybe the halo does go above his, completely above his head. could match the harp. We can make the harp gold. Throw some God rays in there. That's what I was thinking too. Just like, ah. So I was thinking about if I add a background. That's definitely the chance to add the God rays. How is human blue cat always perfectly placed? Oh, I know, right? Dude, yeah. All video games have your character just like smack dab in the middle. Here, let's shrink him a little bit so he truly is the monkey ball. Dude, Monkey Ball is another banger of a game. I don't know if what's being shown is Monkey Ball 1 or 2 though. I played more Monkey Ball 2 than 1. Look at him! He's perfect in there. So you so sweet. Cool, something like that. Oh, that's the perfect emote for a big booty mix. Which, at this point, I think I will end up playing that on stream. I kind of want to listen to this playlist because I'm vibing to the visual. That is my Subway Surfers for the stream. But I'm gonna come back to this Chugs. I want to move on to another Chugs. I think I need something that makes like I was debating making this Chugs like perfect white and then making the spots like a certain color, but then the wings and the Chugs would be the same color, and I don't like that. So now I have to decide what Chug to do next, and Upside Down would be the easiest one. This would be the easiest one to accomplish. It is quite literally base Chugs. And I might give him blue spots though. This will be by far the hardest one to do. This is gonna be the hardest one to do. I'm like a little worried about doing this Chugs. He is my funniest and favorite Chugs of all of these. Oh, I know. You know what? Let's do this one. I want to do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Robo Chugs is a vibe. Is he still in the middle? Yes, he is. Are they playing? What are they playing now? Sonic game? Yeah. You just let's make him a little bit bigger, and then put him right there. Yes. This is like another like mini game for me. Is like placing the blue cat around. So this is great. Okay, we're gonna do this Chugs in a lot of pieces. This Chugs kind of follows a different... OG Sonic games were pretty fun. Are you talking about like the Sega Genesis ones? Or 3D Sonic games? Because I think like Sonic 3 is my favorite Sonic. The one where Knuckles was already in it. Or if not, the debut of Knuckles. I forget it. Is it the second one that had Knuckles as like... the debut of Knuckles, or was it the third one? Yeah, Sega Genesis. Yeah, because dude, it holds such a like I was pretty young, I'll admit that, but the first console, you know, me and my siblings had was a Sega Genesis, and I was the youngest of the siblings. So I have a lot of nostalgia like watching Mario, Sonic. Sonic Adventure 2 is probably my fave. Yeah. Dude, the Chow Garden. But I do love the OG ones, because, like, I mean, all of the Sonic games are the same about going fast, but I feel like the first one was all about, or like the first few were just like going as fast as possible. I probably only played the first 3 games, then was done after Sonic Forever. I think we stopped when Sonic 3D came out, and then I definitely picked it back up when Sonic Adventure Battle 2 came out. When he had the iconic City Escape song. But also what hooked me on that game was the Chow Garden. I loved being able to like take care of these little cute things. And you like would feed them animals and they'd slowly turn into that animal. But then you could mix different animals together and they'd just be that conglomerate of like all of the animals that you fed it. It was really cool. The worst was when you accidentally gave it too many like bats and then it lost its legs. And I was like, no, I wanted my Chow to have legs. Cool. Let me redo that. Alright, that was better. Let's see. Okay. Looking good. This Chugs is looking good. I know I've only drawn a few lines, but there's like certain things that just I know are not going to translate well with this line work. That just looks so much better with pencil. Blue Cat be drifting. Oh wait, he's not. Yeah, I'm like, wait, where's the center point? Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there he is. Let me put him on top of the car though. Skirt. I'm going all down. Skirt. Is this Burnout? Yeah, that's Burnout. Dude, Burnout is a fun game. Although I did like the Burnout where like it was less about the racing, it was more about exploding the car. I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. Dude, when we were in Tokyo, we saw a bunch of like Nissan GTRs and stuff just like zooming around Shibuya. And I was like, oh my god, it's Tokyo Drift. It all makes sense. I think that's throwing me off about Chugs that I feel like I need to draw right now is like his face feels off. That's because I'm going to draw this on a completely different layer. Yeah, okay, that'll work better now. And now I can erase. Well, maybe I shouldn't erase this line, but instead, just add any type of gray here. So it translates a little bit better. Okay, that now it's starting to look better. I was like, and his face is sort of like off of his face. Oh wait, this one doesn't work as well with Blue Cat. He's like the referee now. Yeah, there's nowhere to put him. I forget if I've asked this on stream or not, but are there any Super Smash Brothers enjoyers in chat? Any Smash Brother fans? My little bro played Smash competitively, but I haven't played since the GameCube days. I only played it because everyone else does. I never played competitively, but definitely definitely amongst my friends growing up, I was the best. It's the one game I like to get really cocky in. Until I start playing someone who's competitively good. But yeah, I would go on a limb and say Super Smash Brothers Melee was probably the one video game in my life that I probably played the most of. But I was like, that would make really good stream content if like, yeah, me and like someone in chat could play against each other. But yeah, I own every Smash 2, and I definitely think Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a solid game. Usually picked Little Mac or the Villager. Dude, the Villager is such a troll pick, but I also respect the pick. Little Mac is easy to get around for me, but he, no pun intended, really packs a punch. This one has so many characters to the point where it's a little confusing. It's been a long time since I've played it, like a few years. But I was at the point where I just said you're not allowed to play any of the DLC characters. Because like Minecraft Steve it doesn't make sense to me. Minecraft Steve, I'm like, no, get that out of here. And then like, I think it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. He was also like, I don't know what you're doing, get out of here. Like, we're not playing that character. Would play and beat me and my friends when he was 6 years old and we were 13. He was This is where my brothers and I, growing up as kids, like truly bonded, was we would play Super Smash Brothers for hours. My oldest brother would play Ness. To this day, I always forget what my middle brother would play, because then it eventually became like Olimar, and he was really good at playing Olimar. But I feel like he also played Falco. But my like top character is Ganondorf. I'm a Ganondorf player. Big swings of the sword, the kicks, all of those. Can you imagine how humbling it was to be beat by a 6-year-old? Yeah, 6-year-old is kind of young. So that is pretty humbling. You are a teenager, you know? Yeah. I was not quite that good. But you said your little bro plays competitively, so he definitely was a, like you said, a savant. He was destined to play. Is this supposed to come down? Okay. Yes. Okay. No, I was definitely never like, because I think I've even mentioned this on stream like a while ago. But I was at like some bar where they had like a projector and like GameCube controllers hooked up with Melee on it. And I was like, ooh, let me play because I'm like pretty decent at this. And there's some dude who's already there who I like quickly clocked. I'm like, oh, he's running this right now. Like, this is the guy to beat. And I play him first game. I actually like kind of hold up a fight, but he definitely like won. And then this dude is like, okay, I'm gonna embarrass me. He's gonna embarrass me. And he picks Jigglypuff. And then he just does the thing where like, he throws you off the edge, and then for the rest of the game, he's like flying in the air, just like never letting you touch the ground. And then he'd like spike me into the ground or like do the thing where he falls asleep and shoots me off. I was embarrassed. I was very humbled that day. Man, I love that game. So I was wondering if I should, I like wanted to hook it up, and even if I'm not playing against people on stream, it'd be fun to do some like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or even Project M. I just fight someone random online. I got the GameCube controller, and I even have the little hookup to hook GameCube controllers into my PC. I'm past my prime for gaming, but I'm still an enjoyer. I'm starting to feel, I think once I turned 30, I started having that realization that I was never like so amazing at video games either, but I like, when it comes to competitive, I'm realizing I'm really not that good anymore. And it's kind of why I stopped playing first-person shooters. I was like, okay, these kids are too good. And so I've gotten back into, because I'm still just such a fan of video games, I'm like getting more into solo player games again, which is actually really nice and healthy. Being able to play at your own pace, or if like G just like, hey, can you help me with this thing real quick? I can like click pause and get up and go do the thing. Versus being stuck in like a online, lobby playing a ranked game, and you're like, no, I can't. Like I'm gonna lose rank if I get up and lose, How are you supposed to become a super talented 50-year-old gamer if you give up? I'm not giving up. Believe it. Date Bio. I think I could pick up, I definitely will be a 50-year-old gamer. I have no doubt in my mind. I have no plans on having kids, so I gotta fill my time somehow. I miss competitive play. Yeah, oh, me too. Yeah, exactly. I fully think that's gonna be my future. I miss, I'm trying to think of a game that I was pretty competitive in. Being competitive in TFT just sounds like such a lame thing to be competitive in, but I am really good at TFT. Yeah. I'm about to be a 40-year-old gamer. See? Like, 10 more years. You're there. I strongly believe. Number 1, Reinhardt. Thanks, Robbie. I appreciate that. So Reinhardt, that's why I think I always leaned more towards tanky characters. I'm really good at being a tank, I think. Because I definitely like to go in like head first. I'm just like, yep, let's be the one that starts the engage, you know? I like being that guy. Just swinging the hammer around. But man, I was saying this yesterday, Robbie, but I definitely have been getting like a small itch to play Overwatch again. Because I think it's been long enough, and even last time we played, like, I don't care about rank. I'm down to play rank, but I don't care about my rank. And like, it's a nice, healthy place to be. Played NFL Blitz tournament at the last con and made a dude rage on the first round. Dude, I'm so proud of you. You made a guy rage quit. Man, that's some... Yeah. Dude, you would pick up Overwatch so quickly again. Rubby's really good, by the way. So anyone in chat wondering, Rubby's really good at first-person shooters. He is an AI robot when it comes to that. And I think what you do well, Ravi, is like you understand the game really well. Like whatever game it is. You're really good at like understanding it at a deeper level. Let's see. I'm trying to get this leg, but I'm like really struggling with it. I think that's good. I think, wait, are these on the same line? Yeah, okay. He just kept yelling all my passes were BS. Dude, that's BS. You can't do that. It's like, Mo, you're just like, I'm just playing the game, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just playing the game. I'm just playing it better than you. I'm proud of you, dude, for making you rage quit. It's just my core philosophy to be to gaming, be annoying. My favorite thing about when I'll play Overwatch with Ravi is he leaves the most like passive aggressive comments. Like the other team will like clearly be losing really bad, and he'll be like, "Oh, you guys tried your best," smiley face. And like, those comments get me every time. You did really good, smiley face. There's like, at this point, you can even tell like the other team is probably raging amongst themselves. Yeah, gotta hit the smile. Dude, the smile is so passive aggressive. I love it. I couldn't finish it though because the Tetris cosplay started happening. What a thing to end it all. I have considered getting into speedrunning, though. Because I do enjoy watching speedrunning, and I've done that for like quite a few years now of watching speedrunners. And I think what I like about it is that you get to take a game that you love, and then you just get to play it infinitely, you know? Like, actually, perfect example, Mario Sunshine. What's being shown on screen right now. Let's move Blue Cat for a second. Like, Mario Sunshine, whether I speedrun or not, is a game I really want to learn how to play. Because it's one of the best 3D Mario games with an asterisk next to it, because you have to understand the mechanics for it to be, like, a lot of fun. And it has very weird, specific mechanics to it. But once you learn it, it's really fun. Spent too much time on my blocks just right. So what I love is that you made this guy rage quit and then you don't even finish the game. You're like, actually, dude, I got this cosplay that's more important than this game right now. Better luck next year, dude. Yeah, you're not worth my time, dude. Damn, son. Where'd you find me? Nice. That is one of his arms. Cool. But I spent a week painting cardboard, so I wasn't missing that. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think the prize was like $5 for the vendor hall or something. Okay. Wait, are we talking about like $5 in Bitcoin in 2012? That's a different story. The problem was they had one TV. Oh, they had a one TV setup? Yeah, that probably did take a while. Elu recommended making this like a cog, but now that I'm here, I'm realizing, well, actually, wait, this is going kind of well. I was literally about to say, I don't know how well I can do that. But that doesn't look too bad, actually. And then the rest will be covered up by the arm. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. I just need to add some like 3D, you know, kind of effect to it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I might go back to the circle, but the sketch is there. Oh, that's what I just did. Huh, that gripper doesn't look as good as the other one. I'm like, I'm really struggling to get these to match. Okay, that side I think looks better. It's the other one's like struggling to We'll stop there. We'll move on. Nice. I love this robot Chugs. He looks so cool. Private Lucio Clon, you gotta find that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the other champ I love playing is Lucio. I just really love his movement. I love being able to skate on the walls. Was that the one with Agnes when we were playing with Agnes? I mean, I guess we played a lot with Agnes, but I don't know why I specifically remember her being like a part of that clip. I'm just gonna copy and paste this side. Oh no! I think my mouse is dying. Oh no! Okay. Nice. Let's get rid of the sketch. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now I'm gonna start winding down on stream. I'm not gonna end just yet, but I think for drawing I might be. I still want to play Pokédoll. All right. I saved. Check. Way. Close that. Oh, I just realized that's gonna mess up everything. You can see Slack in the background. Let me do. Yeah, this works for now. We're just gonna look at a black screen other than let's see here. Alright, but we are about to play some Pokédoll. Oh, please tell me it's a new round today. Please tell me it's a new round today. I do not want to... Wait, where did that go? Oh, it needs to be even longer. Wait. You know where it tells you what, tells you like what, generation you're doing. That's not here. Pokédoll. Daily stream. It should be right here. It's not right there. Shiny only. Okay, well, we'll just hope that it's still Gen 1 through 3. Oh, there we go. Wait, did it not refresh yet? Let me do like a hard reset. No, please. Please. Please don't be the same one. No! So this is the part of Pokédol I don't understand. Is it clearly says right here the next Pokemon will appear in this amount of time. Oh, is it because we did it? I mean, it had to have been 24 hours, basically. Well, this makes me sad. It's all the ones we've already done. It hasn't like reset. No! Okay, well. Aw. I don't understand. I mean, I guess what should I expect from like an app that's probably run by one guy? Well, dang. Is there no Pokédol today? Sag. Well, then maybe I am ending stream sooner. Yeah. Dang. Now I'm a sad panda. Alright, well, at the very least, I guess this will loop in more people. We're gonna change it to just Gen 1. It's only Generation 1 Pokemon, which now makes this way easier. Unless... Is it different if we do all 4? Maybe we do 4 generations. Today we're gonna actually make it more difficult. I would rather go more difficult than easier. So if anyone has a first guess, we'll see if it's any different. Let's see. Are there any Pokemon on my desk? Oh, Jigglypuff. Sounds good. Alright, we'll see if, okay, it is different. It is different than the Metang, because it says none as type 2. And so what do we know about it? It is not Gen 1. It's kind of pink. Let me move this over here. So it's kind of pink. It is only one typing. It is fully evolved, and it's either a stage evolution 1 or 3. It is full. Wait. Fully evolved, no. So it's either it evolves 3 times and is the 3rd one, or it's a Pokemon that doesn't evolve at all. How do you know it's kind of pink? When it has orange like this, that means like you're in the right direction, and sometimes it's like it's a double color. It's like blue and pink. But it can be found in the grasslands. It's not a normal type. Kind of pink. It's a kind of pink Pokemon. That would give us like, oh, and it can't be Gen 1. Ditto is a good guess. It can't be Gen 1. Because now we're doing Gens 1 through 4. So I kind of want to throw out a Gen 4. We're doing 1 through 4, which is making it more difficult. Even for myself. But my knowledge, I do have a good amount of knowledge of Gen 4. The part that's tough is the, we don't know we don't know if it's a Pokemon that evolves at all, or if it evolves like 3 times. And I'm trying to think. What is kind of pink? I guess let's not even think about pink at the moment. We actually don't have a lot of information here. We kind of just have to throw out another guess. And hope for the best. Other than it being one, it's only one typing. I guess that is some good knowledge there. Not Gen 1, only one typing. Flaffy? It's funny because I was also thinking of Flaffy. The only problem so, sorry for the bad start. No, there's no way you would know. Yeah, that's exactly why it can't be Flaffy. And then I was thinking Ampharos, but then I was like, Ampharos doesn't have like any pink on it. And so I'm trying to think of a Pokemon who has like a hint of pink on it in the grasslands. And Hoppip. No, it can't be Hoppip because Hoppip is grass flying and it has to be a mono typing. These are great guesses, by the way. These are really good guesses. I'm having to like think backwards and be like, okay, wait, it can't be. So it makes me want to just throw out like another. Okay, I'm dialed in. Yeah, now I'm like. Grassland. Is there like a flying only Pokemon or like a. I'm just also trying to think of a guess, like whether it's right or wrong, a guess that could give us more info. So definitely not Gen 1. I kind of want to guess like a Gen 4 Pokemon. The problem I'm having is the like how to like if it's kind of pink. I'm stuck on Gen 2 Snubbull. Actually, let's try it. No, it can't be normal type. Dang it. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Shoot, this one's tough. The it being kind of pink is I think what's throwing me for a loop right now. And it like, is it fully evolved? Is it not fully evolved? It is fully evolved. It is a fully evolved Pokemon. That's the other thing. Okay, it is a fully evolved Pokemon, but does it evolve at all? That's what we don't know. Like, is it like a Lickitung? Or I guess Lickitung evolves now. Shoot. And then the kind of pink, like I said, is throwing me off too. And then it's monotyping. Oh my god, this is tough. Let's just throw out any. Let's just throw out any guess. Stikachu medium well. We found the grass in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, Pikachu would be a good guess if it was not. If it was Gen 1, because you can find him in the. Ah, you know what? Spoink. I'm into that. I'm into Spoink. I think Spoink is only psychic. Okay. Okay, we learned a lot here. We did learn a lot here. It's a Gen 2 Pokemon, which actually makes this way easier. It's not psychic. It's not normal. It's a monotype. It is a Pokemon. Oh, wait. Technically, Spoink was a bad guess because... Well, sorry, I don't mean to be that harsh with saying bad. I was happy that it was a good guess. But it's... I think it's a Pokemon that doesn't... Oh, Miltank! Oh, it can't be normal type. These are all good guesses. Like, these are all really good guesses. So it definitely has pink in it. But I think it's a Pokemon similar to Miltank where it like it just doesn't evolve at all, but it is fully evolved. This guess stinks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry when I said bad guess. That sounded harsh. My bad. It was more so that like evolution stage 1. We knew it wasn't an evolution stage 1. So wait, okay. No. Spoink was a good guess. Here's what we learned about Spoink. It's a Pokemon that evolves 3 times. It for sure evolves 3 times, and it's the like adult. That is what we learned to the Spoink guess, and it's Gen 2, which should narrow this down a lot. But for some reason, I'm drawing a blank. Pink-ish. I'm trying to get pink out of my head. Evolves 3 times. Evolves 3 times. Kind of pink. Not psychic. Not normal. Is it a ghost Pokemon? No. Like Gengar, but like it's not Gengar. Because it can't be Gen 1. I'm glad today is a little bit more difficult because we got yesterday's on turn 2, which was cool. So now I'm trying to get turn 3. It's like when you're like running through the Pokedex, literally in your head. What about the flower one? Is Cherub Gen 2? Meganium. Meganium is a great guess. Pink flower, and I think it's mono grass. It's just mono grass. Stubby, I think you might have gotten it. I think you might have gotten it. Yeah. Let's go, Stubby. Let's go. Nice. Good job, dude. Yeah, that was a good guess. Is the pink flower. Yeah, because like the grasslands as well, which is why I was leaning towards the grass too, but falling on my face a few times. No, I mean, third guess is pretty dang good. That is pretty dang good. I like getting at least on the third one. It was the Spoink guess was good because it gave us it like confirmed that it was a like a 3 evolution, which there's not many of those in Gen 2. And the pink flower, I don't think I was thinking about that. I think that's where I got stumped. Good stuff, Stubby. Let's go. Celebi. These ones are too easy. Should I wait in the future? Do you guys want me to wait on this one? I kind of do it a little. I feel like it's always so obvious. Couldn't remember if the flower's pink or not. Yeah, right, or like red. In the future, should I wait on this one? Like, do you guys enjoy guessing as well? Because the silhouette one is by far the easiest one. It's too easy in my opinion. But, you know. It's Pikachu! Oh, okay, wait, here we go. Blank flies high above our heads, making graceful arcs in the sky. I already feel like I know what this is. This Pokemon dives at steep angles as soon as it stops its prey. The hapless prey is tightly grasped by Blank's clawed feet. Okay, maybe I don't know what it is. I was gonna say Rayquaza at first. Its clawed feet preventing it. So it sounds like a bird with talons on it. And remember, this can be Gen 4 as well. But I was thinking Rayquaza, but Rayquaza doesn't have feet. So it can't be Rayquaza. And I feel like if it was a legendary Pokemon, it would sort of like explain that. So I don't think it's a legendary Pokemon. It sounds like a bird. A bird that's very quick. It honestly sounds like, is this like Pidgeot? It flies, making graceful arcs in the sky. Joe! It's Joe! This Pokemon then dives at a steep angle as soon as it spots its prey. I'm gonna throw that guess out there as the first bird, Pidgeot. Okay. Not Pidgeot. It arcs, and so I'm trying to imagine like a bird that kind of like goes up and down. And I feel like it needs to have like talons. Clawed feet. Preventing escape. We could just, should we just start naming birds? Fearow. Not Fearow. Staraptor. So the reason I feel like it can't, does Skarmory fly? Because I was going to guess Skarmory too. Okay, I don't think Skarmory can fly, but I wanted to guess that one too. I also just love Skarmory. It's a cool Pokemon. And then there's, what's the evil Starly? There's Tailo, but then there's the Swellow. You just had to guess every bird, and we were eventually gonna get there. I just knew it had to be like most likely the fully evolved version of whatever bird it is. That description was like any bird, you know? But we guessed every bird. I don't think there's more just birds outside of these birds. That's a lot of birds. All right, time for Zoom. Yeah, it was too vague. I know what this one is. I will let anyone guess if they want to. But I'm like 95% sure I know what this one is. It's actually between two Pokemon, but I think I know which one it is. But I can wait if anyone wants to get a guess in. It's Snorlax! Close. Close. No, it isn't. Close. I'm making sure I'm right. I don't want to be wrong after saying that confidently. It's between Scorbunny and Torchic. Can't be Scorbunny, but good guess. I think you're very, very close. What's the Gen 3 Firestarter Evolution 2? Mulgore, I think that's... So it's between Combuskin, which is my first guess. Okay, or Torchic. The reason I didn't think it was Torchic is because I think the colors are like inverted. Like Torchic is more red than yellow. That was the only reason I didn't think it was Torchic, but I knew it had to be Combuskin or Torchic. Because like that little like feathery... The Scorbunny was also a good guess. We're just not doing that gen. Nods in Pokemon Champ. I still want to do the verses. Let's find a match. What if someone shows up? What if there's someone out there also do... Oh! Oh, wait. Okay, all right. I need help. We're against the clock now. First guess. Let's also just guess Combuskin, because I think that's a good, like, starting guess. We found someone. Wait. Let's make them rage. Yeah, let's make them rage quit. Oh, please accept the match. I really want to do this. Come on. I never have made it this far in the versus mode. I've never made it to match accepted. All right, I think we start with Combuskin. Or actually, let's start with a Gen 2 Pokemon, because if we start with a Gen 2 Pokemon, it's either going to tell us it's a generation up or below. So if we start with a Gen 2 Pokemon, we figure that out, and I think we start with like a middle evolution too. So let's start with like, oh shoot, it goes Cyndaquil. Who's the... Someone get on and play against Klon? Yeah, you have all the... You can see my screen with a delay, but I just have to go fast. It goes Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. Who's the middle... I forgot the name of the middle evolution. Between Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. We could do Croconaw or Bayleaf. Like, I know those middle evos, but I think it's a good starting point. Oh, come on! Give us a match. Are we like waiting on someone else? I'll give this like a minute or two more, and then I might like retry to do this. But I really want to do one. Yeah, I think that gives us a lot of info. Dial-up queue, I know, I can hear it now. I also don't have any music playing, so I know it's a little Oh, you know what will make this go faster? This is when you face Gary at the end of the Elite Four in Pokemon Red and Blue. This song goes in. Oh, come on. All right. Dang it, let's try to find another match. Wait, what did it say here? A fair number of players are available. Matchmaking should be reasonable. Am I being too impatient? I do love that, like, when video games have a very special song for the boss battle, because, like, you really only get to hear it once. But it's, like, usually a song that's way better than the rest. Maybe if we create the game? Oh no. Everybody, okay, someone could join. I'm guessing this is what the other side looked like for the guy, or whoever we connected with. No, actually. All right, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up. I'm glad that we could play Pokédoll though. Glad we could still play Pokédoll. Ah, Sheepy. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope everything in your personal life is going well. I was quite literally about to say the words. I was gonna end stream, but Ravi just made the stream go on a little, just a tiny bit longer. Oh, cool. Oh, you gave it like a... That's cool. I can now watch this on stream. Oh, let me try to figure out a good window size real quick. There we go. I am getting close to ending stream, but been busy lately? No worries. Usually if you're busy, that means good things are happening, right? Okay, cool. So this clip is Saving Private Lucio. I'm playing Lucio in this occasion, and I think this is Ravi's POV because he recorded it. Trying to make it as big as possible without going full screen. But hope you're doing well, Sheepy. Hope life is treating you well. All right, let's do this. I just needed to get it. All right, here we go. Hope it's not too loud either. Okay, you're playing Anna. Oh yeah!
Man's got slept. What was he doing? Sleeping on the job.
Tymo dies. That's fine.
Wow, that was disgusting. Yeah, that was wild ass. Nice.
And then something else happens. If I'm pretty sure.
Nice, good stuff.
Holy no! Oh no! That one was BS, but you saved me. Jesus. Yeah. It'll be like frame by frame this. Oh no. Dude, the sleep was so good. Hits him there. I go flying because I still have momentum, and then absolutely ruined. Oh, actually, did he make it? No, he died. He died. But this one was funny because I remember. I feel like the hitbox was crazy on this one, but maybe I was still going that way. Let me play it at like 0.5 speed real quick. I just feel like I got linked in, but it doesn't matter because I got Ravi on my side. Lines that up. Boom! Right, like the millisecond until those sleeps.
You got that at the last second.
Yeah, you got that at the last second.
You got that at the last second.
yeah, you couldn't save anyone else, but you saved me. Oh man. Good stuff, dude. I'm glad you found that clip. That was a good one. Oh man. It's giving me the itch to play Overwatch again. See, I would love to play something like that on stream, but I know that game and League of Legends, I think are strict. I'm not allowed to play on stream because I think I'm better now, but I can rage when it comes to those games. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't play it on stream. I don't need people seeing me rage. You just need happy art clone, not angry gamer clone. So, man, I have the itch now. I have the itch to play. So, but good stream today, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I think I'll go live tomorrow, but it probably will be not the last Wednesday stream ever. But I do think Wednesdays will be a wild card streaming day. Because, like, all this, like, chug stuff I'm doing on stream, like, I need to just do that. I just need to get that done, like, even today. But I have another sticky note of stuff I want to do. Bye, twins! Thank you all for joining. Seriously. Stubby, thank you for the guests. That Meganium guest was sick. And Mo, I hope the rumors are true about Fallout. It's all I'm thinking about now. I just kept constantly thinking about that as I was drawing. So hopefully Fallout 3 is coming out.